You have tuned in to Mary Precious Jones Huntsville, better known as Precious. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really do appreciate that. If this is your first time, welcome. You can become a part of the Precious family just when you finish watching this video. Hit the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and you'll know each time when I upload another video. And hit the like button, give me a comment, and that's it, guys. Okay guys, just to let you know that I do have another channel. It is called Avision Realty Inc. Huntsville, and that channel is not that old, just got it started. Feel free to go ahead, go over there and check out those videos. Those videos are different from the videos I have on this particular channel, okay? So nothing but real estate over there. And I'm asking you guys to just go on over there. I'll leave the link to that channel down in the description box. So that's all you have to do is click on the link. It will take you to that real estate channel, okay? Avision Realty Inc. Huntsville. Okay, today in this video, I will be talking about why is it so hard to win an offer on a house? Or why is it so hard to win a bid on a house in this market? Okay, so we just going to discuss that, and we know there could be many reasons why it's hard to win a bid. So I am just going to focus on maybe one or two of the reasons why it is so hard to win a bid on a house in this market or in this real estate market. Okay, so my number one reason is that I think that it's a lot of investors are out there now. They are searching for houses. There are not many houses in the inventory, and an investor will pay more, way over the asking price. And that is hurting a lot of the owner occupancy, the one that wants to purchase the home to live in it, you know, put their family in the house or start a family. It is hard for them now to actually gain a bid on a house. And it's like it's a lot of out-of-town investors are coming here to Huntsville, and they are not living in the house. This is just their investment property. And so they have this money, and especially if they out of a state that don't mind spending money. Say for instance, we know that the housing market price here in Huntsville is not as much as say like California, because a house here that we might pay $200,000 for it, they probably end up paying $600,000 or $700,000. So it is not hard for them to sell a house there wherever they, you know, live, whatever market they live in or wherever they are from. They can sell a house for $600,000 and $700,000. Now, I'm not saying Huntsville don't have houses for $700,000, because guys, we got houses over $1 million, okay? So don't get it twisted. Our houses here in Huntsville, I can take you to many houses that's over $1 million. So I'm not talking about that issue right now, okay? I'm just talking about some reason why it is hard for the homeowners or the one that's going to purchase a home to live in, to raise their family in, okay? So the houses, say like in California, the house might not look as good as one of our $200,000 houses here, but because of the cost of living there, that's where I'm going. The cost of living there is, it costing the price of the house to just way more than what it will cost here. Not saying the house look better than our $200,000 houses, but they are paying more for their property there. So it's easy for an out-of-town investor that's living in an area where the cost of living is way higher than here in Huntsville. They can sell one house there at, say, $600,000, $700,000, and they can come here and they can go in those neighborhoods and buy maybe a house costs $200,000. They can buy maybe 2 of those houses, and so they don't mind going over the asking price, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over, because they are used to paying those ridiculous prices. Okay, so now we are here, and I got like buyers are here. They are used to the Huntsville prices. Of course, I won't pay over $30,000 for a piece of property unless the house or the piece of property is already below the market price, and then I don't mind paying extra. But if it's right at the market price, it's not helping me, okay? So I'm not paying $30,000 over the asking price if the house is right at the market value. Unless I know something that somebody else don't know, if this property is going to be worth a whole lot more money later on in the future, yeah, I can see myself doing it. But I'm just trying to give you some reason why that it's getting so hard to win a bid here in Huntsville, because of the out-of-town investors are coming in and they are buying up Huntsville. So, and I know one person said they had put a bid in over, say, 15 houses, and it was like they was giving up. They was going to go ahead on and continue to live in the apartments because they got tired of fighting against investors that paying ridiculous price over the asking price. So, but these investors are coming in with cash money. They don't have to worry about trying to get no loan, you know, because the money is there, okay? And so that making our local buyers, it putting them in a strain on trying to purchase a house and making it hard for them to win a bid in this market. Now that was my, say, number one reason why I think that it is hard to win a bid on a house in this market. Now I would say number two is, I won't say this is, say, way up there. I think this is way down low on the list, because the buyer knows now that they have to go ahead on and get pre-approved. I would have said number two would be because the buyer is not approved, but now the agents, we know to go ahead on and push the buyer to go ahead on and get pre-approved, because we know they won't stand a chance if they go out there and find the house and then try to run and get approved, because we know the houses are not staying on the market, but you know, just hours. The house comes on the market, and like soon as it hits the market, you got a lot of offers just piling in, coming in. So we won't even waste our time now if the buyer is not approved first before they come to us. So they must be approved. Guys, buyers, you must be approved, okay? Okay, get approved, and at least you can say, hey, I lost the house, but it was not because I wasn't approved, okay? And then another reason I think that the local buyers are losing the bid in this market, even though they are approved, but because they are getting financed, and these out-of-town investors are coming in with cash, and they are saying, hey, I can close within 2 weeks or sooner. However, long it takes for the attorney to get us closed out, the investors are ready to close. You know, they can close that same day if everything can get done in that same day, but that's impossible. But anyway, it's hard for the local buyer to compete against these investors, especially if I'm getting the house financed and then here come an investor paying for it cash. Who do you think most times the seller is going to go for? If the investor comes there and say, hey, I can pay this cash, I don't need you to pay my closing, I'm taking care of everything. Only thing you have to do is sign those papers. And then you have an offer coming on this side from the buyer. Even though if the buyer is saying, I will take care of everything, I will pay my closing, I don't want a home inspection. But, so their loan officer is telling them it's going to at least take us 30 days or more to close. So they don't want you putting down, if you're getting financed, they don't want you putting down, I can close on or before, say like 2 weeks out or 3 weeks out, because they're gonna need time to get everything processed before you can close. Versus you have an investor coming in telling you that, hey, I can close this as soon as the attorney get all the paperwork done. So the seller is going for that, because, and I'm asking you a question, who will you go with if you know there's cash out there and this person can close on your house, say like 10 days, versus someone is getting financed and they saying it's gonna take me at least 30 days to get everything closed. Now, the seller don't know if something's gonna come up further on down the line within those 30 days and cut you off where you are no longer approved, and they looking at this guy here, nothing is cutting them off because they have the money on hand. Who would you go with? And it's not just out of town investors. We have local investors that pay in cash, okay? So we have local investors that pay in cash, and we have these buyers bumping head with them. Now, we do have buyers paying cash. Don't get me wrong, guys. We have buyers paying cash here. But a lot of buyers are not going to go with no $20,000 to $30,000. It just all depends, I guess, how bad they want the house. But so, guys, I hope that makes sense. And I hope it gave you some type of clarity, so you will know what's going on, the reason why you are losing so many bids in this Huntsville housing market, or this real estate market here in Huntsville. Okay, guys, so I will have all of my information down in the description box below, and if you need any help whatsoever, feel free to give me a call. All right, guys, so if you have not subscribed at this time, and if you like content like this and you have made it this far through this video, this is a good time for you to go ahead on and subscribe. You can hit that notification bell so you'll know when I come back on with videos like this, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and leave me comments, because comments help my channel grow. Alright, so this is Mary Precious Jones, Huntsville, with Avision Realty, Inc. Huntsville. And I will see you guys in the next video. I will see you in the future, because your future looks good on you, baby. Bye-bye.